for some more. Well, some more of me just absolutely failing, hardcore failing, if I'm being perfectly honest, at this. I guess it's accurate. So, what's up, Rusty Faith? How you doing, man? Just took a little break here for about 20 minutes, and now we're getting back to the grind. That RPG grind. Get myself back into position here. I think we need some volume. Alright. What the hell is this shit? Ancient maps. Where now did we get all the ancient maps from? That's right, I can't read. I can't read. Alright, so what have we got our outfit on? We learn books in libraries. So what we got on bedclothes? So let's see. Common bassinet. The character can't. It's which one's which? Oh, we'll definitely do that. That seems a little bit better. Yeah, it's 14th century blacksmith's son. He's not capable of reading on his own. We're gonna have to learn how to. What happens if we look at the ancient map? It's not a very complicated ancient map, no, is it? These are ancient maps. They look pretty crappy for ancient maps, Jesus. Alright, so we can eat here. Where'd you go? What are you doing up there? I want to see what you're doing. Oh, Jesus Christ, Johnny. Stinky old bastard. Lockpick very hard. You're going to sleep, alright? Well, I suppose I won't bother you. I'm supposed to be a middle-aged, somewhat gentlemanly person. So it's the mill. Where's your father? We need to go talk to your father because he basically saved our life. There he is. Miller Peshek. Peshek? Not sure. How do we pronounce that? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. First day off of 3. Almost done. Okay, I'm Henry. Thanks for taking care of me. I suppose that's a nice way to start conversation.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks.
He doesn't seem too happy about that.
And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. and it's not something any fool
We're
could
gonna
do.
screw this up.
If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do
Oh,
you
has he got something illegal lined up? Oh, we got here.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else.
Ugh.
And not
Is everybody
get caught
shady?
while you're doing
I
it.
swear to God.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say forget it.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience. Or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back. And quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
Alright.
Hey!
Alright, so now what do I got to do? Why am I still talking to him?
Can you tell me...
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. Well, I've got a sword now. I got this stupid little... looks like a big straight razor. I don't want to do your illegal job, damn it. Gotta be another way to make money. Why you put me in this position, game? Maybe if I go talk to Teresa, she'll come up with an idea. Teresa wouldn't want me to do nothing illegal for her creepy uncle. And we like Teresa. We don't want Teresa to think we're creepy. What are you doing napping in the middle of the day? Get up. Talk to me.
Have you eaten yet?
Yep.
Yes, it was very good. Did you make it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
God damn it. Well, I hope you are, Teresa. Alright. So are we in a town? Where the hell are we at? Activity giver. Go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzig. Bashek has a job for me. No. Oh, I'm son of a bitch. Ugh. I'm gonna have to do the illegal thing. Where'd you go? Or maybe not. What's up there? Looks like an awful way just for chance. I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and do the illegal thing. Jesus Christ.
I changed my mind. I'll do what you want.
Come to your senses, eh? Great. You know what you have to do. Get me the ring from that dead man on Gallows Hill.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside. leaning against the cart.
Yeah, I would like to learn how to pick locks. I guess this is worthwhile after a while. Did I say that right? I don't know.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Oh, that's your mill making all that noise in the background. I'm like, Jesus.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism at the right moment. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again.
Oh.
You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
Well, I don't know. The thing's not moving. Ugh. Why must everything in this game be such an ordeal? I like a little bit of challenge, but not this much game. Give me a break, huh? Oh.
Damn!
Oh, I broke my lockpick. Oh, you're not gonna let me do. Oh, son of. Oh. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? The fuck is that thing? Crazy ass looking pig just chilling in the street. I swear to God, if I gotta walk all the way around here for nothing, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. How is that about? What, I'm fucking hungry? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it should be good. Alright, what the hell are we doing? shouldn't even be going this way because that's taking me towards. I don't know what I'm doing. I discovered the mill. I thought that's where I started from. Give me a waypoint or something, asshole.
Good day to you. Can you tell me...
Do you know anything about those humans?
the heathen scum that Sigismund brought here? Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
No, at least he's on the right side, even though he's a criminal.
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
That's all.
I took an evil deed from your uncle. Why will nobody tell me what I'm supposed to be doing?
No. My God. No. Let me sleep.
Alright, so what's the difference between the two markers then? Activity giver. There we go. Now we got some freaking direction. Nice. Wish I had my horse or my sword. What kind of sword we got? That thing sucks. Well, it's the only sword I have, so we're just gonna have to make do with it, game. Didn't I need a shovel? There's one up front. There we go. Okay. We got the shovel. We're not doing too bad. Objective completed. Get a spade. Still like to see what this is about. Maybe we'll actually run into him this time. Discovered baths. Are you the quest giver?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things. God bless.
Unless you're going to go in the bathhouse with me. I don't see no point in doing that. So where the hell's that quest giver?
God bless.
Ah, lovely. Nothing.
You got a freaking...
God be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck
Oh
against
no,
you.
what are we doing here?
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
So where are the others? Beat Ringlet. So I need to get into the castle somehow. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, I believe so. I really wish they would have gave me back my horse. I really miss my horse, I do. Would you like to be my horse? Probably not. Can I eat your food?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
Alright then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Why would you center my camera down there? That's a bug that needs to be fixed, especially during the horseback riding. Oh God, always more stuff to look at and be a part of. What are you doing here? What's up with you, Cornelius? You're just having a bad day?
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Can I eat some of your food?
What am I to do?
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was an account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Yeah, that's usually what happens to refugees. Kunesh. Still alive, are you, Kunesh? Well, look at that.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can. It's you who can't piss me off forever.
You can stick your money up your ass, you fucker.
Ah!
Discovering all kinds of shit. I'd really like a better zoom than that. Looks like it might lead to a dead end eventually. Discovered way more shit than I have time to explore. Jesus. My God, this town is huge.
Did I tell you about my wife's lady? She only started not long ago.
What's up, Gravity Gamers? That was apparently the wrong way to go.
You're right there. Anyway, I heard a couple of pieces she made last week.
I'll bring it right away.
Jesus, this place is huge. Am I supposed to be expected to explore this? My God. Plus, I imagine we're going to be getting tired soon. So where's this jackass at? Is he back here, dog?
Hey, Lord Almighty!
Where the hell's the asshole? Freaking dark as shit everywhere.
Here, enjoy it.
Where the hell's the guy I'm supposed to be beating up?
Let me have
Or
some.
where the hell can I stay and sleep? I mean, honestly. The game expects way too much of me. No fucking signs. No nothing. I should be right here. Give me a place to sleep so I can just quit this madness. Probably gotta go talk to him, and then he'll probably give me a place to sleep, but then I gotta sit there and talk to him for fucking 3 hours. Guess I'm not going the right way. One would assume.
Good health.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Henry.
When are you guys gonna let me in?
Would that be the Smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you would be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
Causing problems.
I must speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzik.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
I didn't think they'd let me in with that lame excuse, but sweet. Okay, you're just gonna go ahead and let me in, sweet. Is that a pooper? Inventory. What would I go in my inventory for?
Hey, be a bit more careful.
How do I get to, yeah, they should make things a little bit more self-explanatory.
Hey, are you serious?
I don't know what's going on, buddy. I know I'm supposed to go tell the dude stuff, and you guys aren't helping me.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I'm glad you're glad I can. How are you? No, you're definitely not a great haul. God damn it, where the hell are you supposed to be at? Is that the main or is that the main castle?
What is it? Be a bit more careful.
I gotta be in there. Get out of my way! Did we do it? I hope we didn't.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
That's people, Padre.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Kitty?
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
God, he's gonna kick my ass.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
I feel like I need to get some sleep here. Leave me on about, kitty. I need to find a place to sleep. What? What are you doing, kitty? I know what you want, but it's not exactly a convenient time for it. You guys got a spare bed out here?
God be with you, Henry.
What?
How are you, Henry? Hey!
Did you fart, kitty? I don't want to have to waste a save game. That map sucks. Oh. sleep at the tavern at least? Well, it's a tavern. How am I supposed to get a room if you won't let me in? What the fuck, game? It's nighttime. Where the hell am I supposed to sleep? I don't care. I just sleep. Watch now, I'm gonna wake up a wanted man. Alright. The game has been saved. Alright guys, I think it's a good time to end it. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning, hopefully. Later.